They may not be the conventional animated twosomes we've grown so accustomed to, but their love is just as pure and magical. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated Disney couples. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at romantically linked characters in Disney films that don't get the recognition they deserve. We'll be excluding any co-productions, so unfortunately Pixar couples are on the chopping block.
Oh no!
Oh yes!
Oh no!
Oh yes, yes, yes!
I've been burnt by you before!
Number 10. Cornelius and Franny Robinson. Meet the Robinsons.
You think I'm crazy too?
No, I think you're right.
As Disney's 47th animated feature, the film seeks to explore a creative though often visited theme: time travel. Our protagonist Louis is a passionate young inventor who travels into the future, discovering his older renamed self, Cornelius. There in 2037, he meets his wife Franny, the matriarch of the Robinson clan.
This is Louis.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Perfect timing. We need someone on maracas.
Her know-it-all attitude is seen in both her present and future self, adding to her assertive yet protective supermom character.
I am always right.
Cornelius is a perfect match for her, challenging and supporting her frog-singing craft with his inherent ingenuity and passion for inventions. Their genuine love for one another and their family prove infectious, as shown when young Louis has a hard time parting ways with them, just as we do.
All right, I'm coming.
Well, it's not like you're never gonna see them again. They are your family after all.
Number 9. David and Nani, Lilo and Stitch.
Maybe some other time, okay?
Don't worry. She likes her butt and fancy hair. I know. I read her diary.
With the film being the first feature-length animated movie to be set in Hawaii, authentic characters are called to the forefront, and this couple does not disappoint. The actors voicing the duo reportedly helped filmmakers to rewrite the dialogue so as to use correct Hawaiian vocabulary, creating genuine people with a believable rocky romance. David, persistent and patient as he is, spends the entire film pining for Nani, only to be constantly shut down by her busy schedule and need to take care of orphan sister Lilo. Nani's feistiness and stressful character is evenly matched with David's friendly and even-tempered ways. And even though they're not officially a couple by the film's end, he ends up helping raise Lilo alongside Nani, so you can't help but root for them to be together. Number 8. Pongo and Perdita, 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, Pongo.
Who doesn't love a man, or in this case dog, who knows what he wants and chases after it? Literally. Pongo's jaw-dropping reaction to seeing Perdita for the first time made us all coo, and wish a human would look at us the same way.
Well, now that's a bit more like it.
His valiant efforts to get her attention finally paid off that day in the park, and resulted in not one but 2 marriages. What with his playfulness and her charm, Roger and Anita's relationship is a worthy rival to the puppy love that's made our list. However, it's the 2 canines that truly win over our hearts with their infinite love for one another and their many Dalmatian pups. Not even Cruella de Vil could stop this power couple.
Our whole aggregation will love our plantation home.
Number 7. Pacha and Chicha, the Emperor's New Groove.
Go, I'll stall them long enough for you two to get a head start.
Thanks, honey.
You've a lovely wife. They're both very pretty.
Now, while his bromance level with Kuzco may be pretty high, we can't turn our backs on the incredible bond between husband and wife.
No, you two can stay up. We're just gonna be sitting here telling each other how much we love each other. Right, honey?
Pacha's kind spirit and sense of fatherly love are perfectly delivered by John Goodman's wholesome voice. Meanwhile, his big heart is felt by his supportive and sarcastic pregnant wife Chicha and their 2 children Tipo and Chaka. The couple may come from humble beginnings, but they prove that their incredible bond will conquer all, despite Emperor Kuzco's plans to demolish their home to make room for his new summer getaway. Pacha and Chicha's relationship is rooted in strong family and moral values, all of which not only teach Kuzco a valuable lesson, but all those watching as well. Number 6. Bernard and Miss Bianca, The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under.
There are 13 steps on this ramp.
Why don't you jump the last one?
With Ava Gabor voicing Miss Bianca, it's no wonder Bernard fell madly in love with his elegantly dressed leading lady. The two make the most dynamic duo, he with his sweet shyness and she with her infectious fearlessness. As the Hungarian ambassador for the Rescue Aid Society, Miss Bianca feels it is her duty to look after the recently disappeared Penny, and recruits Bernard the janitor to be her partner on the case.
We'll be a great team together.
Her strength and courage challenge Bernard, as he puts on a brave face for her, all the while being completely terrified by the unknown. Their chemistry is undeniably strong. So strong, in fact, that the film became the first Walt Disney animated feature to inspire a sequel.
You're absolutely the hero of the day.
Number 5. Captain Li Shang and Fa Mulan, Mulan.
I don't need anyone causing trouble in my camp.
Sorry. Sorry you had to see that, but you know how it is when you get those, manly urges.
Despite being the 8th official Disney princess, Mulan is surprisingly not royal through either birth or marriage. She has an incredibly dynamic character arc, first shown as a socially awkward young independent woman, who then transforms into a strong, fearless leader. She proves she can hold her own against any man while attending army training camp, eventually impressing future love interest Li Shang. Their relationship begins with a strong friendship that's rooted in trust and commitment to their duties as soldiers. But when Mulan's true identity is revealed, everything is put into question.
I can explain.
Their strong family and moral values are what ultimately bring them together and ignite a budding relationship that's sure to have its challenges, but it's still worth fighting for.
Dinner would be great.
Number 4. Robin Hood and Maid Marian, Robin Hood.
Marian, my darling, I love you more than life itself.
As the first feature film to be made after Walt Disney's death and without his approval, there was a lot riding on the success of the project. However, the story about a man doing right by the poor proved to be a box office success, with audiences getting to indulge in Robin Hood and Maid Marian's romance.
I owe my life to you, my darling.
I couldn't have lived without you, Robin.
Despite appearing in the film for 30 minutes, Marian and her love for Robin come across effortlessly, proving that the love of a childhood sweetheart can be long-lasting. Robin Hood's selflessness and chivalrous intentions match those of his love, but also find him torn between her and his life as an outlaw. It's his kind and heroic character that persuades the king to pardon him, allowing him to finally marry Marian. Number 3. Milo James Thatch and Princess Kida Kakash Kida, Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
My name's Milo.
My name is Kida Kakash.
Kiramashnaga.
What do you get when you bring a genius and a warrior princess together? An epic movie, period. As Disney's first animated male hero to wear glasses, Milo Thatch not only inherently looks smart, but also is a true linguistic whiz.
Yes, I'm a linguist. That's what I do. That's my job.
His passion and need to know more about Atlantis pushed him out of his comfort zone, allowing him to meet Kida. By visibly standing out from the Disney princesses that have come before her, Kida proves she isn't a damsel in distress, but rather a force to be reckoned with. Her brave and resourceful nature is a perfect match for Milo's quiet, sympathetic character. Their union is pure and proves that opposites not only attract, but can also fall in love. Number 2. Captain Phoebus and Esmeralda, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
You fight almost as well as a man.
Funny, I was going to say the same thing about you.
With her outspoken attitude, undeniable charm, and Demi Moore's silky voice to boot, it's no wonder Quasimodo and Phoebus both fall for the beautiful gypsy.
What do you want?
I'd settle for your name.
But when Esmeralda's gentle spirit finds its way to the captain's heart, it makes their combination of varying strengths a very powerful duo. Their dynamic relationship continues to grow throughout the film, proving that social class does not dictate who our hearts want. Although their kiss in front of Quasimodo hit us right in the feels, we couldn't help but rejoice that these two completely different people found each other. Looking back now, Esmeralda being burned at the stake for witchcraft seems somewhat intense for Disney, but for this list, we're remembering the film for this incredibly hot power couple. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Boy, your eyes are like sapphires.
Enough with the goo-goo eyes. We've got work to do. Let's go.
Number 1. Hercules and Megara. Hercules.
So, did they give you a name along with all those rippling pectorals? Are you always this articulate?
Hercules.
Disney's 35th animated feature film tells the story of Hercules, son of Zeus and Hera, and his adventures on Earth. Faced with the daunting task of proving himself a hero worthy of Mount Olympus, Hercules attempts to rescue Megara, a pretend damsel in distress.
But aren't you a damsel in distress?
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
She couldn't be bothered by his ancestry or fame, but his humble and caring ways allow her to see the good in him and love again.
How do you know what I'm like?
All I know is you're the most amazing person with weak ankles I've ever met.
Oh!
Meg?
Hercules' strength is immeasurable, but he soon discovers that so is his love for Meg. Their love is surprisingly human and real. Their relationship endures deceit and manipulation, but through it all, Hercules and Meg find eternal happiness on Earth, which is something we all strive for.
I wish to stay on Earth with her. I finally know where I belong.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.